245, another bricker. And again, here's what ours looks like. Brick. If you look at it real quickly here, it's black paint. Why they did that, I'll never know. But you can see some holes up here with the hood, but pretty clean. Like this would be an easy rental. And then look at the basement, finished basement. So pretty clean type of thing. This would be an easy rental, 2-car garage. So really easy deal to do. These are easy for me to understand because they're brick, they're 1,000 square feet, they're 3-bedroom, basement, garage. Like I can comp these things in my sleep. Plus it's my old stomping ground. So it takes me literally 30 seconds to get my head around, what's going on. So anyway, anywhere at this price, if I could get this on creative, would be a slam dunk. So let's call this agent and see what happens.
This is Laura.
Yeah, hi Laura, this is Jerry. How are you doing?
Great, how are you?
Good, nice to meet you.
You too.
I'm calling you about your listing.
Yes. What questions can I answer? What can I do?
Yeah, well, what can you tell me? What's going on with this one?
Well, I helped this gentleman buy the home about 4 years ago.
Okay.
And it needed a bit of work at that point in time. He did not do much, and he is now going to live with family out of state. It's not in great, I don't think there's anything structurally wrong with it. Everything looks solid. It's got the hardwood floors. It's got a full basement. It's got the 2-car garage. It's dirty. It's smelly. There is some chipping paint in the ceiling of the living room and one of the bedrooms.
Gotcha. Okay. I observed most of that just from the pictures. So that,
looking at it.
yeah, that sounds about right. So I'm a flipper. Sometimes we'll hold stuff and rent. And this is a great neighborhood. It's got the right bones, brick, basement, garage. Let me ask you though, I looked up and you're right. I see that he bought it in 2019, paid like $143. He just did a price drop. If he gets an offer for one, paid like $1. $143. He just did a price drop. If he gets an offer for $160, by the time he pays commissions and closing fees, he's going to basically be walking away break even. Is that what you're seeing too?
Yeah, I think that's, an offer he would entertain.
Yeah, I guess what I'm asking is, I couldn't pay your asking price for cash, but if he was willing to wait to get some or all of his money, we could work out creative terms. Then I could make sure your commission gets paid, maybe put some money in his pocket, and then take over his loan. We're doing that quite a bit right now because probably got a great interest rate, and it would make a whole lot more sense to just take over existing debt than create new debt, obviously.
Right.
Do you think he would entertain that?
I can certainly toss it out there. I mean, it sounds like a great plan. I can certainly kind of float it out there and let you know. And he might want to sit and wait for a few and see if the price drop brings anything that might be a neater, tidier deal for him. I will certainly float it out there, and I will give you a call back and let you know.
Yeah, have you done that before?
I personally have not, no.
Okay. Yeah, it's not that complicated, actually. It's literally just taking over the loan. And then at closing, I would bring the cash that would pay closing fees, pay the commissions. And I'm unrepresented, so I'd let you represent me so you can do with that how you want, take the full commission if you want or whatever. Are you able to do that?
I think I would probably make it, I'll work that out on the other side. I'll
Right.
work that out with him.
Yeah, I just want you to know that that's the buyer side is 100% available to you however you want to do it.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I could probably get like $5,000 in his pocket at closing. And then what's great about that is I can pay a lot more, obviously, because I don't have to come up with as much cash. And then I would bring my own money into the deal to do the improvements. If we hold it, then that's great because I'm sitting with good long-term debt. If I flip it, then obviously when I resell it, it would pay off that loan and that would be the end of it. Does that make sense?
Yeah, completely. Let me just run it by my broker. Let me run it by him, make sure everything adds up. It sounds like a great option to net him a little more overall, and then I'll get back with you.
Yep, and he doesn't have to do any repairs. There won't be appraisals, inspections, none of that. So it is a really great solution for the right situation. And also I'd be willing, if it's helpful, do a conference call with your seller, if that's helpful to talk it through with him.
Oh, great. Fantastic. You know, sometimes in this changing market with interest rates and all this stuff, I'm learning a lot. So
yeah, you have to kind of think outside the box right now because you know, if I came in to buy this cash, it would never work because he would have to write a check at closing or you know, lose money from when he bought it. And that's never a good solution. No one likes doing that.
Yeah, for sure.
Keep in mind too, any listings you get that are distressed, you know, let me know. I'll let you write for me, get both sides. I can do cash, creative like this, or whatever makes sense.
I love it.
Okay,
I love
awesome. Thank you, Laura. Talk to you soon. Okay, now that went about as well as can be expected. It's not a very complicated conversation, right? I mean, it's fairly straightforward, especially if you know what's going on. She revealed that he bought it a couple years ago, but if you can look up what they bought it for, and then you can do some basic math, you know it's going to be a great sub-2 type of deal. All right, guys.